Hi guys, it's Carrie from My Table of Three, and today we are going to pick up some of our, and Nate and Anthony, we're dropping off some recycled things, our paper, plastic, and cardboard. We always like to recycle that. Not only does it help the environment, but it also saves on our trash bill. And I'll talk a little bit about that later, but it really is a great help to recycle, so it's less trash and we have to pay less of a trash service. So there's a tip. And we are on our way to run a few errands, and I have to pick up a few of our favorite Trim Healthy Mama things, and I'll show you what those are soon. Okay, so we ran a couple errands, and then we were starving, so we are leaving the restaurant. I don't know if you can see that, but Winston Saloon is like a small steakhouse, and it has a buffet for lunch and dinner. I wish I could tell you that I ate good and on plan, low carb, Trim Healthy Mama, but I didn't. Truth be told, I done awful, and I just can't say anything better than that. It was awful. All three of us ate awful, so we're hoping to get back on plan in 3 hours, and we're going to go finish up getting a couple of the things that I need for our sippers the rest of the week, and then when I check in next, I'll show you what all we got and tell you what some tips I found today. Okay guys, we are back from our little trip into town and dinner out, which was unusual for us, and I told you earlier that I did not eat on plan, so I ate food that was, it tasted good, but now I feel yucky from all the extra sugars and glutens that I took in. So not Trim Healthy Mama, no low carb. And it was because we did not prepare enough. We normally try and eat and then go so that we're not starving. We don't make bad choices and we don't eat out, so we stay on budget. Because we're trying to stick close to budget, so that means I cook mainly at home and we eat out very seldom. So, which also, by eating out very seldom, it's easier to, my hair looks awful. It's easier to stay on plan because you don't have bad choices if you're not out around them. So I'm just going to show you a very small haul that I have. I needed to stock up on a few things for our things we use to help digestion and things that I needed for my sippers. So we'll just get into that. The first thing I got was 8 lemons. And this lemon, they're nice size, and they were on sale for 36 cents each, so I got 8 of those, and that will make 4 days of singing canaries. And if you haven't heard anything about singing canary, I'll post a link down below to that recipe. It really helps with energy, as far as I struggle with adrenal fatigue, which is one reason I haven't made a video in a while, because I've been feeling really bad and just tired and exhausted. And so this singing canary, when I drink those on a regular basis, they really seem to help. And along with other things like eating better and cutting out caffeine, things like that. So my husband and I are going to drink singing canaries. My son will drink some every once in a while, but not very often. The next thing I got was some limes. These beautiful limes were on sale for 4 cents a piece. After tax, it comes out probably about 6 cents a piece, but those I've been using for, I made a sweet potato dish, a cilantro lime sweet potato dish, which I love, and I'll also put that link down below so if you want to check that out. And I also like to squeeze those in my Good Girl Moonshine. Another thing I got is this Walmart brand apple cider vinegar. I don't know if you can see that, but it's, if it'll focus, raw, unfiltered, will it focus? Let's see. Yeah, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother, which is important because the yucky, floaty stuff is what's good for you. And I really prefer the Bragg's, but in comparison today, the Bragg's was $5.98 at all the stores we went to, except for our little health food store, and it was like it was almost $7. But this Walmart brand, we're going to try it because it was actually only $4.44, which is about $1.50 cheaper. So we're going to try that. Anytime I can save $1.50 on one item, I do that because it's good for the budget. This will go in my Good Girl Moonshine, and if you've not heard anything about Good Girl Moonshine, It is a drink that mixes apple cider vinegar, ginger, salt, and different things. It's really good for you, and it helps in digestion and different things like that. So I'll put a link to a recipe down below for that. Not my recipes, but the recipes that I use. There's tons of different flavors. If you want to go to Pinterest and look for Good Girl Moonshines, you'll find all kinds of those on Trim Healthy Mama. Another thing we got was this sauerkraut. This is a good brand that we get at our local health food store. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's really good. We use it for the fermentation. It's good for your digestion, kind of like probiotic things. And this, like I said, is a little bit more expensive than the kind you can buy in the store, but it's also a better brand. Nothing but cabbage and salt. And so we got this to just eat a little bit every day to help with our digestion and things like that. Another thing we got was this Vita coconut oil, Vita Coco coconut oil. It's cold pressed, unrefined, 100% organic virgin, and it's kind of expensive. This is not the kind that I cook with on the stove. I don't heat it unless I melt it a little bit, and a lot of times you can just leave it outside in the summer and it'll melt a little bit. But this is the kind that actually is the best for you. It's cold pressed, it's unrefined, so it's natural. And it is the kind that also tastes like coconut. When you buy the brands like Luann or even Spectra or the Walmart or Kroger brands, some of those that say refined, they will not have a coconut flavor. And that's the kind that I cook with when I fry things or stir fry. That's the kind, because I don't like my food to taste like coconut unless it's something sweet. But this we use in skinny chocolate, and my husband uses it some way just to get coconut oil in. But it does taste like coconut, but it is the better kind for you, so we grabbed some of that because we hadn't had it in a while. I did grab some more vanilla at Walmart for our singing canaries, because I really like to add extra vanilla. Now, that's about all that we grabbed today, because we're just basically stocking up on the sauerkraut for coconut, and then things for the canary and the Good Girl Moonshine, which I'll put down below. And this is a tip I wanted to show you. These sesame seeds, I cook a lot of Asian food, Trim Healthy Mama low-carb Asian food. You can go to my blog and find those recipes. I also have a roundup of probably 20 or 30 low-carb Trim Healthy Mama Chinese recipes that you can try. But sesame seeds, I don't know if you shop for those very often. Excuse me. But on the spice aisle at Walmart and Kroger, these can be close to $4. This is at 1.5 ounces. And I think it's about the same that you buy on the McCormick's aisle. I've never seen a Walmart brand or a Kroger brand, but it's like McCormick's, I think. They are upwards of $4. Well, this pack, I don't know if you can see the name brand, but I found that on the Hispanic food aisle or your ethnic aisle for 44 cents, which after tax and stuff like that. The store I bought them at adds 10%. So it's 44 cents plus 4 cents, so about 48 cents. So the same amount, 1.5 ounces of these sesame seeds for 48 cents versus the same amount of sesame seeds at Walmart for almost $4. So there's a tip for you. Anytime you're looking for vanilla or any kind of spice like cumin or coriander, 5 spice, any kind like that, the ones that are normally $4 or $5 on the spice aisle, if you can go to the ethnic aisle, the Hispanic aisle, or the Asian aisle, a lot of times you can find that, just different name brands, for cheaper than you can on the spice aisle. So that's my tip for you. Always look on the ethnic aisle for things like sesame seeds, the vanilla, any of your Hispanic spices like cumin, coriander, chili powder. All that is much cheaper. Now, it may not come in little bottles, it may come in little bags, but you can also keep your old bottles, refill those with the cheaper brands, and that'll save you a lot of money. Okay, before I go, I got a package, and I think it is, it's from Bethany House Publishers, which means it's probably a book that I'll be reading and reviewing soon on the blog. So let's open that up and see what it is. I usually like the books that Bethany House puts out. So let's see. I'm hoping it's one of the Shelley Shepherd Rays that I signed up, but we'll see. There's several I've signed up for that's coming up recently, shortly that, oh yeah, I've been waiting for this one. This one's called The Captain's Daughter. It's by Jennifer Delamere. I haven't read any of hers, and this is book 1 in a new series called The London Beginnings. So this one is not recently. Let me see. I haven't signed up. It's been a while, so let's see when the tour is. June 20th through July 7th. So I'll be telling you more about that on my blog as soon as I read it and put it up. This week I do have a book review coming up. It's on The Great Chattanooga Bicycle Race. It was super fun read. It was whimsical. It was all about women when they first started gaining rights to vote and different things like that. You'll be shocked to see how people in the book felt about women riding a bicycle. It is a fiction book, and it was written by a gentleman. I can't remember his name right now, but it is on the blog, and it comes out Thursday of this week, so look forward to that. Hop over and check that out. And another book that my husband and I are reading right now to review is No More Perfect Marriages, and that's by Mark and Jill Savage. We're just going to start this tonight. We haven't got into it. The publisher wrote and asked me to review it, and I thought, why not? You know, we could always stand help. You know, good marriages take a lot of work, and good wisdom for people that know how to do it is always welcome. So my husband and I are going to read and review this on the blog, and that'll be by the end of the month. I'll talk about it on a later blog post to let you guys know, vlog here on YouTube to let you know when that's out. I'm looking forward to that, and that's really all I have right now. So I hope you guys have an excellent week. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I do have a couple of recipes coming out this week on how to make your own garlic herb butter and even your own cinnamon sugar butter from scratch, even making the butter. So look forward to those, and I'll see you guys next time.